Greetings gastronauts, this is KeefCooks, I'm Keef, and today I'm going to show you something that will absolutely definitely rot your teeth for sure, no problem. Fudge. So before we start, quick shout out to Daniel Higgins, who had his birthday the other day. Happy birthday Daniel, hope you had a good one. And your girlfriend Emma asked me if I'd do a video of how to make a birthday cake. Well, it was a bit short notice because it was actually your birthday when she asked me. I need a little bit more time than that. However, I've got a recipe for fudge in the can, so maybe she'll make this for you. Yay! And also I'm dedicating this to Carlos Arroyo Garcia, who's from the lovely town of Burgos, where Spanish black pudding, morcilla, comes from. Whoa. He loves British food and he's got a bit of a sweet tooth apparently, so fudge it is. Rich, creamy, buttery, yeah. Very easy to make. So let's do it. Okay, ingredients for the fudge. I've got 200 grams of golden syrup, 300 ml of cream, 500 grams of white granulated sugar, 100 grams of butter, and some vanilla extract or real vanilla or whatever. Now the cream can be double cream or heavy cream. This is actually whipping cream, I'm not sure why, but anyway, that'll do the job. Now the sugar, you can use any type of sugar you want, Demerara, Muscovado, whatever, or your actual bog standard white granulated sugar, which will be extremely fine indeed for this very basic version of fudge. And today's forgotten ingredient is a pinch of sea salt. As much or as little as you like. It might seem odd to put salt in a sweet thing, but you know, salted caramel, just like that, brilliant. And we'll start making the fudge. I want to melt my butter. And preparation wise, ideally you need a thermometer and even more ideally a specialised jam thermometer. They're not very expensive, but I don't have one. And a glass of cold water. This is for testing whether we've reached the right temperature. I know we have the thermometer, but that's a backup in case you don't. Okay, butter's melted, so now we'll add the sugar. And we want that to melt as well. Okay, you can see there it's beginning to melt. Now I'm going to add the cream. That was probably the wrong thing to do because the cold cream made the sugar instantly crystallise. Anyway, I think we can recover that. Yeah, that'll be okay. Now I'll add the golden syrup as well. Now that looks and smells fantastic and you might be tempted to dip your finger in and have a taste. My advice to you as a fully qualified grown-up is don't do it. Burning sugar is very, very dangerous stuff. Now we need this to come to the boil. In fact, we need it to come up to 116 degrees Celsius. Just stick the thermometer in. 91, 93. Oh, it's coming up quick. Come on. 115.5. 116. So I will turn off the heat. I'll get a spoon. Take a spoonful of the mixture and drop it in the cold water. And then see if we can get that out. Oh, we can't, it hasn't. No, need to keep going for a bit longer, I think. 116, 117, 118. I'll try that. So I've got a bigger spoon because that last one was a bit feeble. In the water again, clean water this time. Okay, so that is what we call the soft ball stage. It comes together in a ball and you can squish it and yum. Now the actual fudge mixture needs to cool down to below 110 Celsius now. So just leave it alone for a bit. So now you need a tin or something to set your fudge in, and this one is 19 centimeters square by that's about 7.5 inches. So I'll put a bit of butter in there and I'm going to pop in some greaseproof paper. The butter is just to make the paper stick down better. So the fudge mixture has cooled down to about 102 Celsius and now we need to stir it and actually add the sea salt, as much or as little as you like, because this, when you hit one of these crystals as the aftertaste of all the sweetness wears off, and then you get this zing of salt. It's absolutely amazing. And the vanilla flavoured stuff. And just keep stirring, and it should thicken up and lose some of its shine. All you need to do now is pour your fudge into your tin, just like a fudge advert, and then leave it alone to set for a couple of hours. Right, here's the fudge, nice and set, so let's try and get it out of the tin. And chop it into bits. So you can add all kinds of stuff to your fudge, like, you know, chocolate, nuts, whatever. And, oh, I'd forgotten how good fudge is. Wonderful. That is seriously addictive stuff. And dead easy to make, so no excuses, get it done. And that's that. I hope you enjoyed it. Now you can get the full recipe on my website, KeefCooks.com, and there should be a link kicking around on the screen over there or down there. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. Link. And talk to me. Leave comments, make requests, keep it civil and friendly or I will ban you. And thanks for watching and see you next time.